Azure Gleam. The end of tragedy. Dimitri and his troops slay Regent Ire, and in doing so deliver a crushing blow to Adrestia and its army. Seizing this momentum, they continue onward toward Garreg Mach. En route to the monastery, Dimitri receives word that the Knights of Seiros are struggling. He marches with one purpose: to slay Edelgard and Talus, ending the war once and for all.
What is the situation? Is the Archbishop safe?
Forgive me. Our initial strike on the monastery proved successful, but my unit was separated from Lady Rhea's. And before we knew it, those dark mages had descended upon us.
You've done well to make it here. Thank you for your report.
Lady Rhea's in trouble. We have to help her. There's no point panicking about it, Mercy. If they're giving even the Knights trouble, we should make sure we're extra ready before we head in there ourselves.
Lady Rhea possesses greater knowledge of the monastery than anyone else. If she is in distress after her successful surprise attack, that is troubling indeed.
Those mages must have thrown off our calculations.
I bring news, Your Majesty. We've just concluded our survey of Garreg Mach and its surroundings. A man we believe to be Talus was seen entering the monastery, with the Emperor following close behind.
So, she's fallen into his hands. The one grasping the reins of the Imperial army now is no longer Edelgard, but Talus. Surely those dark mages are his as well.
Makes sense why the Knights had trouble then.
Indeed. Still, with all our greatest enemies gathered in one place, we have a chance to end this war here and now. If we can put them to rout here, so much of what ails our kingdom will be destroyed along with them.
Perhaps. But our task is clear either way.
Yep. Smash our enemies, win the war, and restore peace to Fodlan.
Well said. The Alliance should be here soon as well, assuming they've broken through the Imperial ranks in the Valley of Torment. Everyone, this battle will determine what lies ahead for Fodlan. Not just tomorrow, but every day beyond that as well. We cannot afford much time to prepare, but let us ready to make our future a prosperous one.
Hey everybody, the Great Pigman 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We've reached the finale for the for Azure Gleam at long last. I'm about ready to put this route behind me and just get ready for the last route we need to do for this Let's Play.
Let's give this a try. I'll make it so.
Now then.
Woo! We joined our allies. And I guess since I didn't do it this time, I might as well get this bug quiz or two. To Dimitri, whoever he is. You're not Dimitri. You're Sadef. You're Lorenz. I can probably just...
Come to see me?
I knew not what would happen when we were trapped in that place, but I'm glad we made it out safely.
How about this?
Says, this offer stood well within you. No, I can't hear the voice anymore. I think that's all that's left is power. When someone has long been a part of your life vanishes, they take a piece of your heart with them. Trust me, I know the feeling all too well. Perhaps you could find solace in the fact that you now understand more about the source of your power. And I also had the opportunity to speak with Edelgard and Claude. And, most importantly, I was spared from having to take your life. Alright, here's a bug quizzle.
For me? Thank you. I will treasure it, always. I'd like for you to have this.
Azure Dagger. I'm gonna be playing the game so many times as a kid. Special guest, Jesus Christ, okay. Because like, I think that's kind of like... Well, aside from actually getting all the S-ranks, that's kind of the better idea for 100%? I'm not sure. Not gonna bother about that. Like, even though I kind of jokingly said I was gonna give, like, the Merc Whistle to the Azure Demon, like, multiple times, I'm pretty sure the game's, like, not gonna have any special items for just doing them multiple times. I am relieved His Majesty is safe. And you as well, of course. I assume you will not try to cut down your allies again? I won't. Whoever has control of me back then is gone now. Was. But I know that's probably all to believe, no matter how I try to explain it. No. I will take your word for it, for now.
Let's think about
I think this battle is going to mark a major turning point in Fodlan's history. It's overwhelming to think that I'll be a part of that. If I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. And I feel like somehow it's my duty to do so.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going? You okay? Not complaining any more shenanigans, yeah? Yeah, I'm good. Sorry for making you worry. Okay, I guess that makes you feel better. Though your tone doesn't inspire much confidence. I just have to roll with the punches for now. At the very least, try not to sigh and get everyone killed.
How may I help
Do
you?
you have need of me? Perhaps you wish me to aid you at Garreg Mach? Feel free to use me as a decoy or make me pretend to surrender, or have me sabotage them from underground. I care not what I do. Wait, sabotage? Are you plotting something?
Can I be of
Not
use?
really. I just have a talent for destruction after all my failed experiments.
Oh yeah.
There's supposed to be a Millennium Festival in 2 years to celebrate 1,000 years since the monastery's founding. I wonder if it'll still go ahead if we take back Garreg Mach.
Fool.
The Millennium Festival? Leave it to you to be thinking about a party at a time like this.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, it's not just a party. It's a political soiree where the leaders of each region can mingle and schmooze. Besides, what's wrong with having something to look forward to? We do too, you know. Maybe. Right now, you need to focus on the battle before surveying. If you die out there, you miss more than the Millennium Festival. Fair enough. I guess I'll cut my yapping and get ready to move out. Yeah, do that. I'd prefer if you didn't wind up dead because you spent too much time daydreaming.
You know.
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but I don't agree with how we've been fighting. Let's feel the same way, right? Come on, you can tell me.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, about that. I feel like everyone here accepts me for who I am. But what could I really ask for? Nah, people take a strong fight out of you and wherever you go. That's what I'm talking about. Then, what do you have a problem with? Every party after a battle, it's always so stiff and formal. Which could you stand to loosen up a little? The worst part? There's never enough meat. Have you heard about the town heading under Garreg Mach? It's like a sunless respite for people who have nowhere else to go. I used to live there myself. What the hell are they getting down there now? No, not long. I'm sure they're just carrying on with business as usual, without care for what's going on above them. Maybe once the sort thing's over, those people can finally come out and live in the sun again. And so big as a pail, you know.
Greetings.
We have fought side by side for quite some time, but the day when we will have to part is still fast approaching. I suspect we will return to the Lester once the monastery is reclaimed, you see.
Thanks.
Right, yeah. Well, we do appreciate all you've done. Why? What an unexpectedly cold response. You know, I thought you might miss me. But alas, there are countless many back in Leicester who eagerly wait my return. I am truly sorry. Let us pour our hearts into the coming battle and leave the war behind with not a drop of regret. Also, that's still not how your legs work, Lawrence. I know.
Well, man.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is to have you both back safe and sound. His Majesty informed me of what transpired. The forbidden spell of Sahawas and Orval as well. I suppose truth is truly a stranger than fiction. Nevertheless, we now know a little more about where you and your power come from. And we can rest assured knowing you are on our side. We do not yet know if the Archbishop is safe. I admit it was an error on my part to underestimate our enemy's strength. If only I had allowed Catherine to accompany them. No, it is too late for regrets. We must reclaim Garreg Mach and locate the Archbishop with all possible speed. I would ask that you lend us your strength for spell. You can count on me. I promise I'll find him.
My thanks.
Thank you. It is a great comfort to hear you say that. Fodlan needs the Archbishop more than ever. I beg of you to rescue her.
It's good to see
I'm glad you
you
and Dewey made it back unharmed. I was so confused when you got caught and that strange magic vanished.
Hey!
Yeah, about that. I can't believe I attacked you. Don't worry about it. I know you want in control of yourself. Plus, yeah, that could be me like the alternate round eventually.
Alright, so...
Now I'll tell you, Lady Rhea is the last person in the world I want to see. I know a great debt, but now at least it was more complicated than that. I must never go back to the monastery after all night. But to return like this, I guess it's what you call a guidance from the goddess. The end of the war is finally in sight, like a light in the darkness. If we defeat those horde people manipulating the Empire, perhaps that will lay the foundation for a peaceful future.
on.
That's exactly what we do. We're gonna put this out to them once for all.
Oh,
Yes, and that's right. We can't decide what we're fighting for.
can we speak
We
about
decided
it?
that during King Luke's times, Luke, the descendants of the Ten Knights banded together to resist the Empire and win their independence. Later, Leicester and Fargus would be divided and the Crescent Moon won. And here we are, joining forces to stand against the Empire once again. Hope we can maintain a good relationship as the alliance after the war ends. Undoubtedly, there's no reason for us to fight, at least for now, right?
I think I see.
I'm sure people can make up any number of reasons later, but I'd like to believe there will be peace for someday. But it is the people who suffer if the flames of war spread any further. Our leaders to speak to one another and try to foster amicable relations before it comes to that.
My instruction comes at a high price.
I just got 2 more, and one of the costs like more gold than the other. We'll definitely be completing this by the time we start to go into the about, I think.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Maybe we might like probably food, who knows.
Do you have a
Lady
moment?
Rhea is safe. I know she is. I believe it was every fiber of my being. After all, she is so very strong, small and kind and beautiful. So she just has to be safe. Maybe, but it'll be hard not to worry until we know for sure. I hope she's okay. You don't have to worry. She is safe without a shadow of doubt.
Excuse me?
I am certain Lady Rhea is waiting for us right now. All we must do is go to her, post haste.
No.
Some of the others think that Claude and his forces won't want to do us all the time. However, not a single person from Leicester's is the least bit worried. I fear the same. I believe Claude will make it. Oh yeah? Claude must inspire a lot of trust in his friends. It's a little different than just trust. I just know. Claude will make it and help us achieve victory. That's the kind of person he is. Ah! Oh no, the time has finally come. It's finally here! Yep, it's that time. Do you even know what I'm talking about? My father!
Oh, no.
He's at Garreg Mach right now, just waiting for me! I don't want to go. Can we just go to holding off? Oh, mine, I don't have the money. That explains why I won't be able to be lazy about that.
Can we talk?
Nonato always said we should follow our own sense of justice no matter what. He helped me and my siblings when we had nothing, and he never forgave the shit for what they did. Now I understand why. He was doing what he thought was right. That's why I'm not going back down either. I'm the one responsible for his death after all.
Let's give it a go.
Finding his Knight of Fog to the bitter end is what I believe to be the right course.
Hey.
Word on the street is that the person currently holed up in Garreg Mach is Count of Arley of the Southern Church. And I'm sure that at this very moment he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off while Charles and Adegar trying to sort things out. You know, Fodlan had me beaten half to death a while ago. Granted, I had it coming, but he still gave me the order. But no matter how much I want to laugh at the trouble he's in, or what a gruesome death he'll have, I keep wondering how better death is holding up. Now I think she has it in her to kill one father.
You there!
Hello there! Are you feeling better? Do try and take it easy for a bit. You seriously gave us a fight when you took a swing at Corey. I thought my heart would burst right out of my nose! That was a close one. Just as the battle is finally upon us, it's not hard to at least be a little nervous. Maybe business will go back to how it used to be if we can retake Garreg Mach.
Don't pass this
Come back
by.
safe here. I'll be in big trouble if my best customer goes and dies with me.
Hello there.
It's anyway, I do not have the money. For any of this, really. Not that I'm going to be using these materials for anything else. And even all that, I still don't have enough.
Thanks a bunch.
To the surprise of no one.
That's terrible.
Can't stop worrying about it anyway yet. We need to get out there right now and see if it says.
Right on.
I know, we'll leave as soon as we're ready. Nothing will stop us from rescuing her, Catherine.
Yeah.
Why? I want to slay Lady Rhea. And I'll be counting on your help as well. No matter how strong she is, she can't last forever against such overwhelming odds. And considering how long it takes to climb the outer walls, this time isn't our friend here. Recapturing Garreg Mach is somewhat meaningful to me since I was a Knight of Fables. It's only for a short while, but I used to call the place home. Plus, if we do manage to take it back, it'd be a good time to close out my contract. Contract. Speaking of things to use, I think might as well be a good time to say, if we would take back Garreg Mach, would we then use it as a base when we invade the Imperial capital? If we did that, it would kind of be like we went back into the Officers' Academy again.
How's this?
Just like old times. Maybe one day we'll all be able to get along like we did back then. We will. We just have to win first.
Yep.
Right. We're gonna get through this together, Stairs. I shall grind those maggots with the heel of my boot. Crushing them is quite dull, yet left to arrive they become even more vexing. We simply cannot lose Lady Rhea. No other bishop could ever take her place. She has been the very foundation of the Holy Church of Sales for such a long time. She's also a student in political matters and has never allowed another region to control her.
Let me think.
I have no idea what would become of the church if something would happen to her. Blackie goes out.
We must speak.
Since the Kingdom and Alliance are having a new relationship, I am thinking Bridges will be playing a larger role. When relations between two regions can easily shatter, a third one takes importance.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's true. Bridget may have to act as an intermediary. Yes. In the past, it was the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance that was keeping the peace. Now, I am thinking Bridget will be taking the war with the Empire. That is the only future we'll be having. If I had been born more peaceful times, I might have been able to lead a different life. All this blood on my hands makes it difficult to even take a nap.
Let's see.
Then there are people like Caspar who revel in bloodshed and shine during times of war. I do not believe the world will ever perfectly suit everyone's different ideals. Maybe time to accept that this is the Fodlan we live in now.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. We're invading the monastery at last. I wish you all the best out there. I think Garreg Mach return to its former glory. But I wonder, who could possibly be guarding the monastery gates right now? I'm so glad this is the dialogue I come back to. Because this is the one character I didn't talk to previously, before realizing that during the process of editing this episode. Gotta waste no time for this.
Alright. One last hurrah of possible
Hunger is the
sports
true
to go.
enemy.
Let's do this. Because I'm gonna be trying to do the best. Like anything that has waiting in it. Cat.
Huh? Oh, it's a cat. Looks like something spooked it. What's wrong, little guy? Is someone chasing you? Not that you'd be able to tell me anyway. Yuritsa, what's wrong?
Just maybe lost in time, but this is the second time you busted down the door. My apologies.
Wait a sec. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
Now I'm really starting to remember the one time I found out a fuck.
There you are.
Yeah? What's up?
Not you. Her. The creature who raided the pantry.
Wait, you mean the cat?
She is swift. This is not the first time she has eluded my grasp.
Not the first... Oh... So this is who you were chasing the last time.
Yes. She was injured. I tried to tend to her, but she fled. Eventually, another soldier apprehended her.
Well, we're gonna do this. Are we gonna do this stick again? No.
So that's what was going on. It wasn't a person who went missing. It was a cat. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you ever said she was a person. Sorry for jumping to conclusions.
The fault is mine as well. My word choice was poor.
Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Never really saw you as a cat person. I always thought your antisocial tendencies extended to everyone, human and animal.
I only loathe people. I had a cat once. Back at House Bartels, with my sister.
No kidding. So they weren't always scared of you?
No. However, the cat vanished. After my mother and sister left, perhaps it was frightened by the sight of me covered in blood.
I'm no expert on cats, but do you really think they'd just forget someone who took care of them?
I do not know.
Cats are fickle. Anyway, what do you plan to do once you've caught this bread bandit?
Take her with me, and make sure she never steals again.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, you practically scared the whiskers right off her.
I only planned to give her some food. I wonder why she was frightened.
Probably because of the previous line you just said.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while till she realizes you just want to help.
So I don't think you're getting her support conversation for until like we play the Black Eagles round, which I think is fine. You, I definitely know for sure that I'm gonna have to catch you and Lawrence up in like the Golden Deal route, so I'm not worried about that. To say that, it's just, it taunts me so much. It's like, oh, you can possibly get in your bonds, but like, no, you can't do it anymore.
Everyone is strangely abuzz today. Is there a visiting minstrel or a mummer's troupe?
Haven't you heard, mister? A funny knight's been coming to town recently.
A funny night, hey?
Oh, yeah, he's super strong. He can carry all the blacksmith stuff by himself. And he got those guys who kept picking fights at the tavern to finally shut up. But he's also kind of weird, too. Like when you talk to him, sometimes he seems sheltered and obtuse, but then sometimes not.
Why does that sound like... No, it couldn't be.
Yuri, what are you doing here?
I knew it.
I'm glad I ran into you. We have a broken wagon that needs fixing, and I could use a hand.
I can't believe you. Come with me a second. Are you an idiot? What are you doing here?
I had some time on my hands and thought I'd see how things are going in town.
Then stick to the more upscale streets. This alley is dangerous. It's not quite a full-blown slum, but money is still in pretty short supply. What are we supposed to do if someone introduces our king to a nice pointing knife while he's out wandering the streets? By himself, might I add.
How am I supposed to learn what it means to be a commoner without using my own eyes? All I ever see from my throne are the upscale streets, as you call them. And yes, I could send someone here in my stead, but there is no substitute for first-hand experience.
You know you don't have an heir, right? If you die, the entire region gets thrown into a bloody civil war over who gets to succeed you. Lots of nobles will die, but the commoners? The commoners will be absolutely slaughtered. Right now, people seem to like you, so it's in all of our interest that you live a long and healthy life. Got it? And if you insist on coming here, at least bring that giant oaf of yours along to watch your back.
Perhaps I was being a bit reckless.
It's good to know that even a fool like you can see reason on occasion.
In that case, might I ask you to act as my bodyguard today? I'm certain you're more than up to the task.
What?
If I could get a look at this town through your eyes, I think I could learn many valuable lessons. Besides, if I ask to do, he'll surely forbid me from coming here at all. I would be grateful if you would consent to doing this favor for me.
Oh, this is rich. A king asking me for help. Fine. In that case, your majesty. I will do all in my power to safeguard your royal person. Happy?
Well, I think this also is something I'm never going to be able to do in time, so that's... yeah. Him and that too. There's a lot I'm going to have to like go back and replay, especially the one constant one I had OBS was just like in the Black Eagles right to begin with.
Oh, how do I even...
Annette, what are you doing?
Oh, to do. Perfect timing. Got a sec? So here's my problem. I'm not entirely sure how to use this thing.
That is a hero's relic, yes?
Yep, it's called Crusher. I know, pretty intimidating. It used to belong to my uncle.
A weapon named Crusher is not intimidating of a weapon.
But it's really, really heavy. Just lugging it around tires me out like nothing else. Plus, whenever I swing the thing, I feel like it's gonna take me right along with it.
Without its power as a relic, no armor could possibly stand against such weight.
Sounds like I need to build up some muscle then. That's probably gonna take a while, huh? Too bad I'm not already as big and tall as you.
Might not be able to change your stature, but physique isn't everything.
You know, I think I've heard my father say the same thing. And if that's the case, I'd like to try a few things. Have time to help?
Very well.
Thanks. Though, on second thought, I probably shouldn't go around swinging a relic at you.
I often do my training with a large bag of rocks.
That could work.
Use your entire body, Annette. If you only use your arms, you'll be sent spinning.
Okay, like this?
Yeah!
Exactly.
Whew, what a workout. Still, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. Thanks, Dedu. You're a lifesaver.
Glad to be of service.
I wasn't sure I'd ever be able to wield something like a hero's relic, but you gave me the motivation to try. I'm gonna use this puppy to keep everyone safe. Just you watch.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Huh?
What is that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. But we're not gonna have time to figure out what happens next. Oh shit.
Ugh. Goodness, but that is heavy.
Could you grab the feet over there, Mercedes?
Yes, of course. Give me one moment, please.
Please, don't push yourself if you're tired. I can do it.
Well, we managed to finish. I'm so sorry for leaving the bulk of the work to you.
Do not worry about it. You are always helping me with so many other things. Besides which, I am used to taking care of horses. It barely even feels like work anymore.
I suppose House Galatea is famous for its Pegasus Knights.
Yes, though they are costly to care for, so we don't keep many. When I was a child, I often helped my older brothers tend to both our Pegasi and our horses.
I forgot that you have brothers.
Yes, my eldest brother acts as our father's advisor, while the other serves a different family as a knight.
You must have been very close. It's wonderful.
I suppose, though we hardly ever played together. The age gap was just too great. My eldest brother in particular was incredibly strict with me. Whenever I would try to go horseback riding through the hills, he would say, "How dare you do something so dangerous? What if something happened to you?" What's worse, my father agreed with him. It kept me from getting out on too many adventures as a child. Thinking back on it, I understand their concern. I was the only one in the family to bear a crest, after all.
I'm not so certain your crest was a reason for their concern. I think they were worried simply because they love you. You are the youngest, yes? It's only natural for them to want to keep you safe.
Well, it is true we had a mostly good relationship, but I don't know if I'd go that far.
I'm not so sure. They would have treasured you all the same, even if you didn't bear a crest. Even now, I can't help but want to fuss over my little brother. So I know what it means to be an older sibling.
I hear you, but I still don't see the need to be quite so overprotective.
You protest, but I can tell you enjoyed their show of affection. In fact...
Mercedes? What are you doing?
I'm ruffling your hair, since your brothers aren't around to do it.
Also because we don't have the animation budget to do so.
That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Come, we should get back to work.
Whatever you say.
What the budget says.
Am I actually a good knight? I feel like I'm hindering more than helping most of the time.
What's wrong, Ignatz? You look sad.
Ignore the fact that I just popped out of nowhere and in existence like that.
Oh, hey Annette. Sorry to make you worry.
The camera could have done a real much more better job of just hiding me from loading in like that.
I was just pondering some things. You don't need to worry about... Huh. Say, you're Gustav's daughter, right?
Yes? Why exactly?
Well, Gustav is said to be one of the finest knights in all of Fargus. So, listen. Do you have a minute to talk?
Of course. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking about something recently. I don't know if I'm any use as a knight.
What? Come on, Ignatz. You help us out plenty. Everyone relies on you.
Do you, though? I mean, I'm a knight, but I don't have any particular skill where I'm outstanding. That's, why I was hoping I could learn a thing or two from stories about your father. Gustav is a legendary knight who served generations of Fargus kings, after all.
Okay, this is making me blush, and I'm not even the subject of the flattery. But hey, I'm happy to tell you what I know.
Thank you. In that case, let me dive right in. So, what sort of training does he normally do?
He doesn't go a day without training with both the sword and spear. And I'm serious, I don't think he's taken a day off in decades.
Interesting. So, he must have been made a royal knight in recognition for all his hard work, right?
I'm not sure if it's from hard work exactly. Okay, so this might just be one of my uncle's jokes, but my father started working as a soldier at the royal castle when he was even younger than we are now. And 40 or so years ago, apparently he saw the previous king, who was just a kid at the time, fall off one of the ramparts. So he threw his spear and pinned the young king's clothes to the wall, which saved his life. Anyway, that's Apparently, what got him promoted.
So why would they to get reinventation?
That's, well, it's so specific that I can't entirely dismiss it as a joke.
After that, my father changed his training regimen to include spearing falling leaves onto tree trunks. Hundreds of them, every day, I'm told.
He does all that just for training? I don't think I could pin one leaf, not to mention hundreds. Sorry, Annette. I think I've set my sights too high.
There you are, Lynn.
Oh, Dorothea. How unusual. I didn't expect to see you in a place like this.
It's not unusual when I've been looking for you literally everywhere. You skipped out on the War Council meeting this morning, and Dimitri seemed very disappointed.
Yes, something came up that required pulling an all-nighter 2 nights in a row, so I had some sleep debts to repay.
Next time, maybe spare a thought for the person who'll get stuck having to track you down. We discussed important matters in the meeting, you know. There was some kind of accident, and now we're experiencing a delay on supplies.
And now we need to ration our food? It's a pain, but these things happen. In the worst case, we're supposed to be considering ways to forage for food ourselves, right? I suppose I can handle it if we need to fish, but I'll have to pass on tromping through the fields and mountains to harvest wild... whatevers.
Wait, how do you know all this? You weren't even at the meeting, were you?
Because I had someone who attended take notes for me.
Wait, you had someone...
More importantly, you should propose a review of our supply logistics at the next War Council meeting. Considering our current position on the front lines, we should break up the transportation of provisions along multiple routes. It may cost a little more to split things up, but it'll allow us to avoid situations like this. Overall, it should provide many benefits, and the plan will be viable for use in future campaigns too.
Which is real funny that this book conversation is taking place before the final battle. Why do they have to dump the timing for some of these support conversations? I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
Wow.
Dorothea?
This sort of thing really gets your brain going, huh? Still, I wish you'd just go to the meetings and share all of these opinions. People would be thrilled at your resourcefulness, you know.
Oh, I'm quite happy with things the way they are. Attending meetings would only add to my headaches.
You can only run from this for so long, Lynn. And sure, I'll propose what you asked me to. But I'm going to do so in your name.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh, very much so. I couldn't possibly take the credit for something you thought up, right?
I suppose that's fair. I can feel the headaches forming already.
At last, we come face to face.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I speak of the bad blood between Brigid and the Empire, of course.
You not saying this on Eragon's behalf, though. I don't know what you...
The war. I am having my own feelings about...
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home.
Constance, you're not helping the situation.
It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything. However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict.
So why are you bringing it up then?
Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats.
That's... But you're the one bringing it up, though. What? This logic is fucking... so times backwards that it's making the backwards long... Mario backwards long jump look that drastic in comparison.
Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance? I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
I was gonna joke. I was like, that's the thing that's possibly never gonna happen because I doubt what I'm going to be getting most of the same characters in the other, and the last one I'm going to be doing with this play, but here we are. Gotta cram it in somehow.
Greetings, Petra. I fear I caused you undue distress. Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing. As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness. Truly your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I. But I should not expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
Let me speak, Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with pain and confusion. But you had the braveness to say what I could not.
Stop, I beg you. You will crush my sad and pathetic frame under the weight of such undeserved compliments.
Take the compliment, Constance. Positive support.
I think it best if I keep my own counsel from now on. Pray pay my ramblings no mind. Oh my, now I have been so presumptuous as to tell you what to do. Please excuse me while I go crawl under a rock.
I am not understanding what happened here. Which Constance should I be believing?
Well, we're never gonna figure this out because we're not gonna have the time to do so.
Delicious as always. Alright, now that the old stomach's full, it's time to put my muscles to work.
Raphael, do you have a minute?
Oh, hey Ignatz! I've got hours for you. What do you need?
Well, how would you feel about joining me? As a knight, I mean.
Me? Be a knight with you?
Yes. That's why you joined the academy, right? But all the roadblocks in your way have made you almost a mercenary at this point. As you know, I've been working as a knight under House Gloucester for a while now. And it seems I'm going to be rewarded rather well when this war is over. For all my achievements in helping the effort. I might even be able to use that newfound sway to recommend you for a position of your own, Raphael. Well, what do you think? It seems like a good plan to me.
Is that really what you want, Ignatz?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't pretend like you don't know. We're friends, remember? I can tell in a flash when you're not being honest with me.
Well, I couldn't possibly spend all that reward money on my own, so...
That's not what I'm talking about. You're not happy staying as a knight, and you know it.
You really do see straight through me, Raphael. Honestly, I've wanted to make amends with you this whole time. Your parents died in my parents' stead, after all. I thought the least I could do was help you become a knight. Like you always wanted.
Thanks, Ignatz. It makes me real happy to hear you say that. But you don't need to make anything up to me. And you definitely shouldn't be basing your life decisions on it. You got where you are with your own strength, right? You should be using that for what you want, not what you think anyone else does.
Raphael.
And you know, I'm totally okay not being a knight. Once this war is finally over, and we're at peace again, I'm gonna take over the inn. So don't worry about me, okay? Follow your own dreams, Ignatz.
I'm really no match for you, Raphael, but I'm proud to call you a friend. From the bottom of my heart.
Friendship. I forgot I was going to the ending on these. Whoops. Just I'm not gonna get any conversations with Catherine and Eureka at this point, but you know, more for me to read later on.
Never thought we'd get the chance to fight side by side again. It was a total surprise, to be honest. But I'm actually pretty happy with how things shook out. I know. You're still as cold as ice, you know that? Would it kill you to say you're happy to see me or something? Sorry to disappoint. Nah, I actually kinda missed it. Besides, that's just how you are. So, what have you been up to since you left the Knights?
I spent some time in Leicester as a mercenary. Not many people know me there, but you already knew that. You sent for me, didn't you?
You mean back at the battle at Arian Road, right? Actually, the Knights were just throwing my name around to recruit all the mercenaries they could. I had no idea you'd be one of them.
Huh. So it really was just a coincidence. What about you? Still serving as Rhea's sword?
Lady Rhea. I'll let that slide since you're not a Knight of Saros anymore.
You know, this is meant to be done really early and I could have possibly been grinding like support or something, but this is way too late at this point. So it makes no fucking sense for this to be talking about this right before the final battle. My timing is freaking perfectly off. I hate it here.
But to answer your question, yes. No matter who I'm swinging it at, my sword will always belong to her. Honestly, I was surprised to hear you'd slipped away after repaying your debt to Lady Rhea. You didn't even say goodbye. I was furious.
I guess sneaking out was the right call then.
I was running around, shouting that I'd drag you back to Garreg Mach and kill you myself. But then Lady Rhea took me to task. She said it wasn't fair for me to impose the church's values on someone who wasn't from Fodlan.
Sounds like I owe her another one.
For what? I wasn't really going to kill you.
I'll take your word for it. You know, I fought alongside a lot of people since I left, but you're still the only one I trust to have my back.
So what you're really saying is that you missed me and wish you never left?
I don't think that's what she means.
You basically said the same yourself, didn't you? But yes, I did miss you. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. For once, I'm glad I was wrong.
Would you look at that? You have changed. And I feel the same. Really, I couldn't ask for a better partner than you. But if you disappear on me again, so help me, I really will hunt you down.
Then the next time I go somewhere, I'll just have to drag you with me.
Alright, now we're done with everything. Let's go. I'm just going down about one at a time. And I think so, since it's basically the final battle. Not that it matters. It's the same one anyways. As long as we're gonna do it then or not, it's fine. Confident that Claude will keep his word, you make your way toward Garreg Mach Monastery to assist Lady Rhea, put an end to the Empire's machinations and restore peace to Fodlan. I'm coming home. Okay.
I want you and your unit to keep watch for us, and my uncle will help you. We can't let our enemy get inside these walls. Do it for the Empire.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Uncle,
Splendid work, Edelgard.
I did what you asked me to do. Is that good enough?
But of course, all you need do is follow my every command, and victory will be ours. These beasts that swarm and fester on the surface shall tear at each other's throats until none remain. Edelgard, you must join the fray as well.
Me?
After all, what good is an emperor who lets everyone else do the fighting for her?
Yes, Uncle.
When we left our school 2 years ago, I never imagined this was how we might make our return.
I think I'll skip the next class reunion if this is what they're always going to be like. Our enemy's waiting for us just beyond these ramparts.
And Talus is at its heart. This is our chance to stop him once and for all.
I always get the jitters before big battles like this.
You needn't worry. Besides, there won't be time for nerves once the fighting begins.
Yes, and we'll surely win with the goddess's guidance at our backs.
In any case, there's no turning back now. So let's stand tall and greet this battle with our heads held high.
There's still no sign of the Alliance, Your Majesty.
Claude will come. I'm sure of it. He knows full well if we fall, he'll be next. And Claude told me that we would meet again. He's crafty, yes. But I've never known him to be a liar.
It's almost time. That's your cue, Dimitri.
Yeah, we could all use one of your inspiring speeches to really set the mood.
Right then. Hear me well, fearless knights of Fargus. It is only through your combined efforts that we find ourselves here, with a pointed blade thrust at the throat of our enemy. We lost so many lives in Duscur. Our king, his knights, and more innocents that I can bear to count. This war has claimed even more. But now, we can finally avenge all of those who have fallen. Today, we sever the threads of fate that bind us to our troubled past, and march forth into a bright tomorrow. We shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan. I trust each of you to see our task through. Now move out!
Yeah, we really haven't really seen Hubert again after just the Valley of Alo. I think he might be fucking dead. Like, we would have seen him at some point or another, maybe just trying to get us to get Aegon back, but we just haven't seen him. He's fucking dead, I think.
This is it. It will take everything we have, but we must defeat the Emperor and restore peace to Fodlan.
Ignorant beasts. You will always stand out.
I don't see Lady Rhea anywhere. Let's scale the walls and head for the monastery.
The Alliance has yet to arrive.
They'll come. Let's capture the nearby strongholds to create a rendezvous point for when they do.
Alright. So he's talking to us to get a one for points for the Alliance army.
Whether the Alliance shows up or not, we will fight and we will win.
That's why I hear that apex of the world, so Leitmotif. Go.
I'll help you out.
This will be the rendezvous point for the Alliance forces. We have to protect it.
Alright, some of y'all need to get the fuck over here.
Let's get this
I
operation.
don't know why most of y'all just
shall we?
hanging out about damn.
I'll cover you.
It's Birdie's time to shine!
The beasts have arrived. It's time we went on the offensive.
They've mobilized. Good. The location is on our way anyway.
And Axiomand wasn't their ally, that's enough.
We'll have to keep a tight watch on the Alliance rendezvous point.
Yeah, I know.
We'll strike
Going.
at their weakest point.
My turn.
This is my safe space and they can't have it!
No one gets past us. Got it?
Yep.
Still here.
Stand your ground!
Alright. Still on one of those things. Nice.
Take a breather.
Now to catch up with everyone else. Because I can't go that way.
Do not interfere!
Where is he? Really see in darkness.
Take it down in one. Let's get starting the mission now.
It's Bernie's sure
Fell swoop.
Can you just fall already? There we go.
Won't lose.
Despite their human guise, they are nothing more than beasts. And they fight like them too. I must retreat.
He ran. However, this path will get us past the walls. After him!
even know what it means to live. I will not let you thwart our dream.
So what do you mean I dream?
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Shall we?
So where are you guys freaking going? Freaking help us out of here.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned.
All Tallis knows how to do is crack the whip. Hey! Activate the Viscum!
These weapons are slightly different from the ones we've seen before. Be careful, everyone.
Looks like...
Yeah, I'm sorry, Corn.
Let's begin.
Give me a moment.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive.
Shall we? I must succeed.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Shall we? I must succeed.
It's Birdie's time to shine. Sure hope
Let's get this operation under... Starting them...
like they're up to something. I'd better take this opportunity to snatch one of these strongholds.
Nah, hold up. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm just gonna whoop over here. Save us time. Because I've got to have this ability, might as well use it.
These auxiliary forces are a threat to our rendezvous point. We must protect it.
Well,
Wait, this is their defense?
We'll bring it down in no time.
Hey, watch out! That's in firing range of those weapons.
Paris. Or, you know, retreat. Whatever works.
It is time.
Yes, Tallis. I guess I can't play with you any longer.
These corpse-faced creeps freak me out.
It's not happening. Yeah, right.
Grant them no mercy.
Out of the way! We have an important mission to carry out. We can't stop here.
There we go.
Good. The rendezvous point is still safe. So far, all is well.
Yeah, time to take out the Viscums.
It's Birdie's time to shut. Sure hope this goes home.
Let's get this operation underway. Starting the mission now.
I will give it my all.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I will give it my all.
Bring it down! This level seems to have some controls too. Still, we should focus on shutting out the weapons in the lower level first.
Good, we disabled it. These are a lot stronger than the weapons we saw in Ferdiad.
Yeah, don't care about the old again, man. This is fine.
You got my back?
That's why I'm designing this first.
You got it. Let's go. I've got you now.
No, well, I can actually see it. Keep going, man.
We will proceed as planned.
Gotta go. Need help us get rid of this. This one's a pain.
I see an opening.
Oh, there it is. Alright, I think this is the last one. Just I don't need it for the weapons.
Witness my true power.
Seems like fighting's all I do.
I activate and but then just get to level up. Jesus, okay.
Let's fight together.
I activate that.
We need the Ashen Demon.
With pleasure. It ends here.
My turn.
I need to get over here.
My turn.
There's controls. Up to hi, buddy.
That certainly wasn't easy, but we shut them all down.
I will banish you filth to a place that even sunlight has abandoned. Move out! We're taking the Viscum back. Those beasts don't deserve them.
Are you seriously kidding me?
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned.
Where are we facing?
I need your strength.
I doubt I'm attacking the one I need to kill. I don't see a weapon in here.
I've got you now.
They're back. Stop them before they
Oh,
regain
plus
control
matter.
of those things.
Enemy down.
All right.
How remarkable!
Look out!
Is there nothing you cannot do?
My turn.
The will is eternal and undying.
Give me a hand.
We need the Ashen Demon.
Swoosh.
With pleasure. There!
Perish.
It ends here.
Glory be to Agartha. Talis, the rest is up to you.
Hey, there we are.
Oh, did we come a little late? Form up with the Kingdom Army, everyone.
The Alliance has come. But where's Claw? Well, no matter. We'll take all the help we can get.
Yeah, let's not worry about it for now.
It's an absolutely terrible situation. All of you, protect the stronghold.
Protect, they say.
At this point, the ends justify the means. Stop them at any cost, even with fire.
Oh god.
The area around the monastery is on fire, and the entrance is blocked too. What do we do now?
I'm in.
Don't worry, I heard we have a plan. Just hold out a little longer.
Okay.
Let's go disable that artillery. Capturing the stronghold should make things easier too.
My turn.
The Alliance mind letting us know what exactly this plan entails?
I'm in.
Ow. Is she coming in front of the front? Okay. Hello, sir.
Let's fight
Your
together.
turn to die.
We need the Ashen Demon.
So, wait, I really can't tell.
With pleasure. It ends here.
My turn.
Alright, get us over there, Shaz. Money.
This stronghold is ours. Let's go after the other one.
I see an opening.
Now it's your turn to die.
I need your strength.
You got it. Let's go. I've
Oh.
got you now.
There. We finally got them down. If only we could take a quick break.
Still in the fight. The enemy has mobilized. Good. That way we can fight without getting burned.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of on this mouth. Okay. Attention to detail.
Useless. Send in the Titanus.
Oh, great. Phenomenal.
What is that monstrous thing? Is it friend or foe?
They had something like that in their back pocket this whole time?
All we seek is a world without ruler.
Out of the way.
My turn. No escape.
It's not over.
Let's
push.
I will give it my all. I will give it my all.
God, that face then.
Mother, protect me.
Don't give up. We're slowly but surely wearing it down.
Oh, yeah, jeez, okay.
Bernie's time to shine. Better help me, because if I die here, I'm gonna become a ghost and haunt you forever.
Oh, so never mind, but then it's fine.
It's Bernie's time to shine. I will give it my all.
Let's get back to fighting.
This is my safe space, and they can't have it.
We can't miss this chance.
Let's go.
We need the Ashen Demon.
with
Terrain goes aside.
It ends here.
Is he gonna heal?
Easy now.
Yep, she healed himself.
Somebody wants to die. Nothing but a hunk of metal in the end.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How much longer must we hold out?
Hey, Claude, hey on!
Bet you didn't expect anyone to make it across the mountains, Count Varley. You should always keep an eye on your back, too.
No! Stop! Don't let them open the gate!
Afraid I already did. Sorry for the delay, Dimitri.
I'm all right.
I knew you would come, no matter what.
Do not interfere.
Let us crush the Imperial forces together!
Let's get this operation underway, starting the mission.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
We will proceed as planned.
Let's go!
I've awaited this moment.
Take a breather.
We'll bring it down in no time.
is my only option really to fight. But I have no hope of winning.
Good.
Why are you here? And what are you doing?
Father? Oh, right. I did hear something about me being in Garreg Mach.
I've been meaning to pay my respects to you for a while. You did so much for me when I was younger, after all.
I don't know what you mean, but if it's money you want, you can have it. Just spare my life.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you will.
I need
Who are you? Oh god! Ah! I'm dying! Oh!
You got it. Let's go. I've got you now.
How could this happen? I was wrong to follow that man.
California's died.
The Alliance will cover the rear. You go on ahead.
Aye.
Thank you. We'll be counting on that. All right, let's infiltrate the monastery.
Let's do it.
This is it, Dimitri. Talus is just ahead.
Indeed. Strange how my reason for stepping foot in this monastery now is the same as it was those 3 years ago.
What do you mean?
Revenge. All the heirs and relatives of every noble in the land come to learn here. It seemed likely that at least someone was connected to my father's killer. After roaming the kingdom for fruitless lead after fruitless lead, I hoped against hope that I would at last find the answers I sought here. In the end, I could accomplish nothing alone. Yet now, I stand here once more, my enemy's identity clear for all to see.
And this time, you're gonna get your revenge. You're not alone anymore, Dimitri. You've got your friends here with you every step of the way. So let's win this. And when we do, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
Right you are. Let us go. Together.
That can have more time to the music, and I would appreciate this. Sure. Hi, Rhea.
Lady Rhea, you're safe. Quickly, let's clear out these enemies.
The kingdom. So you have come.
My turn. Let's do this!
So does this mean everyone outside already fell? What a bunch of idiots.
I'm surprised. Surprised why it's this long. So, hi, when did you...
Yes. Come on out and rally around you. All of you. Thomas said you have to. Perhaps I should. No. I cannot allow Garreg Mach to be destroyed.
You know what? This is revenge. Fuck you, Cornea.
We need the Ashen Demon.
You know, we realized the camera angle really followed.
It ends here.
No. This is wrong. I can't die.
Good.
All units, at the ready. We'll show them what Alliance courage really means.
Wave attack.
Nope, she's dead. That should do it.
Stand your
I am
ground.
glad to see you safe, Lady Rhea.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I shall assist you in this fight now.
Up ahead is the cathedral, the heart of the monastery. Talus and Edelgard should be there. Don't let this chance slip away. Crush them!
George!
We're up against the toughest of enemies, but I'm not afraid. We will win and return to Ferdiad together. My dearest wish is for a new age where we can live together in peace.
I chose this path, and I will see it through to the end. On my honor as a Knight of Fargus.
Let's do it.
Our will has endured for thousands of years. It shall not be stopped here.
With this power, I'm gonna beat him. You've got my back. Right, Arvel?
Oh.
Itching for a fight? That can be arranged.
Oh.
He was pulling the strings from the shadows all the while. Your Majesty, the time has finally come for our revenge.
See an opening! Is that a magic barrier? It's keeping all our attacks out.
Perhaps we should focus on Edelgard for now.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Excellent. I see now why His Majesty trusts you so.
Useless puppet.
Has the barrier come down? Then our attack should land now.
Witness my true power!
Your life ends here, Thomas.
Your head will make a fine offering for the dead. Impossible! Not yet!
Revive as many times as you like. We'll keep knocking you down.
I have an endless supply of soldiers. Go, slaughter.
Fight some of the enemies.
Leave the past in the past. That's what we're fighting for.
You don't send so many enemies at us, Thomas.
Hope you're watching, Gleam. I will avenge you here and move on with my life.
Thanks.
Oops.
Not a problem. Let's work. You got it. My turn. I'm not gonna die here.
I no longer care. For the sake of my people, you must die.
Oh, you should care. Because I'm the one who's gonna kill you.
That's okay.
Our vengeance is unstoppable. We will annihilate all beasts and return to the surface.
Such a wicked drive possesses them. I must cleanse them by my own hand.
Get out from that barrier.
I owe you one.
Nope, don't step away.
Initiating the operation. I'll help. I have your back. No matter what comes at us, I'll be the one at the boar's back.
As long as His Majesty and I fight together, we cannot lose.
You've left me no choice but to kill you with my own hands.
Good. Okay, seriously?
We must be at the end of things. Let us finish this and right the wrongs of the past.
Mother, protect me!
You got my back?
I need your strength.
You got it. Let's go.
So this fragile flesh has run its course. No matter.
Dimitri, go!
Uncle, no.
You cursed beasts will never defeat us!
So many for thanking it.
You're wrong. Not another step, you fool! This ends here!
Guess it's over.
Yes.
Dee?
Let's go. It seems the dawn is nearly upon us.
About time, too. So, my friend, shall we?
Right. There's much to be done.
It is now 1183, Great Tree Moon. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus, beside the Leicester Alliance and the Church of Saros, emerged victorious against the forces of Adrestia. With the loss of Regent Ire and many of its leading strategists, the Empire has been forced back on all fronts, radically transforming the power structure throughout Fodlan. In pursuit of their ideals, the young leaders press ever southward to crush the Empire for good. None know what tomorrow this war may bring, nor what future awaits Fodlan.
And that's it for Azure Gleam. I'm only 20 recording sessions in this, and we'll finally 2/3 done with the game. I'm honestly glad for your hopes that they just vary it out the routes a little more and then just have it to be mostly one route is repeated to another mentally route that one can only really get, because the Aedigard Crimson Flower path could just be like the absolute normal path if you didn't take the time to see Aedigard dethrone her own father. Like in base 3 houses games. 3 houses games? In the base 3 houses game. But yeah, I can't believe this phase is almost over. I got like one more route to go, and that's basically it. I don't even need to touch the game again if I particularly want to, but I still got to do it anyways for just to see one, just to see certain outcomes of anything. But you know, says the chief's victory and has received a letter from Dimitri.
Ours was a long and grueling battle, and I doubt I'd have seen it through to the end alone. Mere words fail to express just how reassuring it feels to have you by my side. But perhaps it's best for me to postpone such sentiments, seeing as the rest of the war still remains to be fought. For now, let me simply say that I am thankful to have you, and hope with all my heart that you choose to stay in the kingdom.
I thought much it's gonna be like, deferred by the ending here, but man, the three have come quite a long ways. Not gonna lie. I was basically kind of fearing for my life just having to. Oh boy, it's a Warriors game based on 3 houses, which means it's just 3 routes I'm gonna have to go through, which means more than likely some things are gonna remain the same here and there. It's just. I was dreading it, but now I'm kind of having. I'm kind of gonna have fun with this. And we're still gonna have fun once we get to the Golden Deer route too. It's just really gonna be the end. Just once we do finish that route, and I go back and eventually record the route. Well, I don't quit the Ascent Demon just for slight differences in between certain chapters. That mostly being at the intended battle for, you know, being in Sahawas. But yeah, that being said, I don't think there's anything else for me to add on. Just, I basically am just. It is nice for me just being able to do this, and at the pace that I really am doing this at, because, like, if I continue that at the previous pace that what I did in the Black Eagles route, like, yeah, the recording sessions could be, like, a little shorter. Well, longer and more so. I can get more things down in time, but doing that just constantly would have really led to some serious recording burnout, and spoiler alert, this is probably not the last Warrior game we're going to be playing. Well, Warrior style game that I'm going to be playing, but when time comes, it'll come, just don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just supposed to. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat this whole thing. Like, I'm just glad that we're finally arriving at the tail end of this. We're 2/3 of the way through. We have just the Golden Deer route left, and honestly, I could just go ahead and do the first 3 chapters off screen because it's not like it could be that much of a big difference other than just me going through the whole same situation yet again. It's just for the second New Game Plus playthrough. It's also really nice to actually, you know, start to have more context for Shez and their relation with Orville, because, you know, fucking Fire Emblem heroes just spoiling a Sophist possessed Byleth sure didn't help. And yeah, like I said earlier, like the first time around, like, I'm not gonna be able to get any answers as to why Sophist does decide to possess Byleth in, like, the golden route. Because, you know, I did that twice now and I didn't get any answer to that. So they absolutely expect you to absolutely at least go through a route or two, doing it without including the Ascent Demon, at least somewhat intensely, even if you do or don't. Like, you're given options just in the midst of the moment whether you want to actually actively engage the Ascent Demon or not in battle to be able to decide the story route, but again, for the main playthrough, I'm basically getting all 3 golden route endings no matter what, so I'm basically only going to be showing my reactions to certain cutscenes and certain story events for that route, which, again, I will go over eventually. It's just, that's going to be most of a bonus episode, most of a bonus finale toward it. The question is that has been half an hour to say this has been out exchange. Oh boy, more of them. Yeah, okay, I get it. Warrior of the Azure Gleam. Okay, I'm not gonna be too worried about this. And now for you, let us go over a little more. There's Demetrius Lance. Next time with Let's Play Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, I'll see you all for the final playthrough and the final route of this game. See you guys then.